Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog, going deep into games, and most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up, because it doesn't appear that they're cooling off anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill today, Mitchell Parker. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go? Leading off, Brenton Doyle. To the right side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now, Zach Veen in there. And so now 1-2. Doyle gets his lead at first, nobody out. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
One out and a runner at second as we play game one of this 4-game series. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Gets under and pops it up. Low. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Nolan Jones.
Well, you see the batting average there, not pretty, and the on-base percentage has followed. It's a bit uglier, under 300. When that's the way it's going, I got to imagine it's tough for his manager to pencil him into the lineup. But he's also one of those guys that you need. You know that he's one swing away from breaking out. Sometimes you just got to grind your way out of these slumps. So I'm just hoping we see something positive out of him in this one.
That one fouled off. Two outs and one in scoring position. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back in Washington, D.C. And our pitcher in this game, Ryan Feltner.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
1 and 2's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Slapped foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he strikes out this side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's Nolan Jones. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second.
Third baseman Ryan McMahon.
There's Ryan McMahon now. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that one almost got him. Hit hard on the ground to short. Abrams tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7th, left fielder Sam Hilliard.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Sam Hilliard. Foul ball there.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. That one outside. And the count 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. That misses.
No, that missed.
Ball 2.
2-1.
No score here in the second. Out towards right center field. Veen in pursuit. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 6, first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one not close. Now 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Nationals go quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back.
Leading
and
off
coming
for
off a series
Colorado,
where the pitching
catcher
was
Jacob
outstanding.
Stallings.
We take a look at those numbers.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. I run away. I cannot run away.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That one missing inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he
Batting
just wasn't
9th,
fooled at all.
second baseman,
Tyro Estrada to the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. You got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Kicks and deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air, center field. Olsen on the move, and that's the 3rd out. The Rockies strand 1, still no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Left fielder, James Wood.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Stays alive. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Just missed.
2-1.
Just off the outside edge. That's to third. McMahon tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Just missed.
No, that's low. Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Veen sizes this one up, and that is that. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Tovar.
Base knock center field. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Tolia.
Here's Michael Tolia. Sliced hard but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. On the low. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That's a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's going to be Nolan Jones. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
That's outside. 2-2. Just
that
missed.
That's the ball. We got a full count.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Alex Call. Fouled off left side. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Dylan Cruz.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now the center fielder, Eric Olson. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And the inning is over. And the Nationals gone in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ryan McMahon.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Won't talk a lot. Swinging RBI, really breaking in. Home run.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
we'll see another payoff pitch. Base hit, left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel,
batting,
trusted his
fielder,
hands.
Sam
Nice job of
Hilliard.
going the other way.
Sam Hilliard getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line. And it gets by him. Around second is McMahon. Heading for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And they hold him at second.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot
Now
to get the run
catcher,
across.
Jacob
Just a cookie down the
Stallings.
middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jacob Stallings now. That's in there. That's strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hilliard stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
So up next, Tyro Estrada. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2, the count.
And that is downstairs. 2-2.
Good spot
2-2.
there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Man at second. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Missed
That's the ball.
inside with the curve.
2-1. Ball out.
Zach Veen and a Colorado on deck circle. So now 2
Ball
on
4, take your base.
and 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Zach Veen.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Zach Veen.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one ripped, and that gets down into the gap. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down, and now Ezekiel Tovar. Hard hit to third. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Nationals nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, C.J. Abrams. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. That one way inside.
We got a full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Luis Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That's hard hit on the line. Doyle pulls that one down, 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish
2 balls,
line.
1 strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Veen gets under it. And that is that. Now on the mound for the Nationals, DJ Hurts.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
DJ Hurts.
Michael Tolia digs in now.
The designated hitter, Michael Tolia.
That missed by a lot. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Jones. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
2 and 2.
Swings and misses, coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Ryan McMahon. That misses.
Ball, that's up.
That's ball 2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Rockies 2 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Here's the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1. The Nationals trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Count's full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit. And a ground ball to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. In the air, left field, down the line. And it falls. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. That one missed. The 2-1. Inside,
No, ball.
just missed. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Law, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Tyro Estrada.
So in now for Colorado, Tyro Estrada.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Call. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-0.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 3 and the Nationals nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Kinley.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Washington. Right fielder, Alex Hall.
I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop. Spent 300 for the flip flops. Little but a big shot. My form bad, but a good shot.
And 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, designated
So now the
hitter,
DH spot, Dylan Cruz. The Nats still looking for their first hit in this one. And a swing and a miss there. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Eric Olson digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Outside low. 2-2.
2-2.
And there's the ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
To third, McMahon. Throws across the diamond. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the eighth. So in now for Colorado, Zach Veen. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over
Up
on
next
it. Exactly
for
what he was
Colorado,
supposed to do.
shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And foul ball. Just missing there, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to
Up
help him out and
next
make
for
a call with
Colorado,
that last
the
pitch, but
designated
neither
hitter,
happened.
Michael
Close
Toglia.
pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Michael Toglia. Swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it. So one left for Colorado, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in Nationals Park, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Just off the inside edge. Movement in the bullpen. Scott Alexander. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. That's out to center field. Doyle has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Swing and a pop-up. Tovar on his way over. Makes the catch. Out number 2. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is
the
building in the ballpark right now.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
2 outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. Out to center, Doyle. And that will end the inning.
Right now, right down, write your feelings out. Rhyme on a song loud, put my words in style. Find out why my people are crying out. Reach out with hip-hop, skateboarding, your crowd.
And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ryan
Leading off
McMahon
for the
steps
Rockies,
to the plate.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Inside. 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Colin Poche preparing to come on if needed. Law, the right-hander, also getting loose. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. Ripped to right. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob
2 down,
Stallings.
base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jacob Stallings. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Off the mark there.
Low.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Lowe. They get the out on Stallings. And that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Rockies 3 and the Nationals nothing.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their
Colorado.
closer, Scott
Number
Alexander.
52.
Well, he's the guy they hope to
Scott
turn to out of the
Alexander.
pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, it's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
Into center. Doyle coming on. And there's one away. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 on the way. Outside. Swing and a miss. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. The Nats down to their final strike. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Stepping in, Dylan Cruz. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals.
Come on, show me what you're working with, 'cause I got a lot.
Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
A little bit low. Pitch is in there. 2-2 now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one ripped left field. That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Zach Veen. Ball to strike. The pitch popped in the air, left field. Wood puts it away for the out. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boogie becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Next one misses, and the count's full.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard. Here's Michael Tolia. The 2-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to low. It's a double play. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Austin Gomber. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. chopped left side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Dave Martinez lined up for the Nationals. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Eric Olson.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guy's behind to put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses inside. Throw to third. He's safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Tied up here in the early going. Line drive. Oh, great stop to first. In there safely.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Up now for Washington, James Wood. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
In the air, right field. Bean moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. Top of the second. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
To short, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On to low. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. High fly ball, right field. Call. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Dylan Cruz.
Hitter, Dylan Cruz.
And that is out of play. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle in position. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Next to hit for the Nats, Paul DeYoung. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Keibert Ruiz. That one the other way, brings it in for the 3rd out. Nationals go quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Nationals Park. And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Chopper to second. Garcia. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Brenton Doyle.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Next offering upstairs.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Doyle checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's
Now
just
batting,
mentally
right
prepared,
fielder,
knowing that if it's
Zach
not on the
Key.
tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He needed
that
that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Ezekiel
Fastball
Tovar.
off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Ezekiel Tovar will hit next. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Nope.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And misses inside. Michael Toglia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses. Full count back. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Way high.
Ball 3.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now up for Washington, Alex Call. And that skips into dirt. The 2-1. Hit in the air, center field. Doyle under it. Hauls it in for the out. Eric Olson digging in for the Nationals.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Garcia leads off first with 1 away. Headed towards the corner. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Digging in, C.J. Abrams. And a curve misses outside. Second and third, one away here in the last half of the third. Now a fly ball to right center. Doyle on the move to the gap. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
First baseman.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
No.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
2 outs. The 2-1 is high.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That one's in there, and the count is filled up.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position, and after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 2 and the Rockies 1.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. There's no competition.
And we're back.
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for
with Chris
Colorado,
Singleton,
the
and set to
designated
lead off the
Michael
4th,
Toglia.
Michael Toglia. That's towards center. Olsen under this one. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan Jones.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Jones. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. That one misses. 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field, down the line. 2 down.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. The 1-1 is fouled off. Jones at second with 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and that is that. The Rockies strand one. They're down 2-1. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the left fielder, James Wood.
James Wood.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Next offering misses down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Doyle sizing this one up, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Two outs, base is empty. Paul DeYoung now at the plate. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smoked into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. That catches the corner. Two outs. That one missed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The count is full.
In the dirt. He goes down looking. One hit, one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Rockies 1.
Funk up the place. We just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's duel
Colorado,
so far.
catcher
Here's how the
Jacob
starters have performed
Stallings.
up to this point.
Haven't you heard? It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down. I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me. So bring it on. Today can't go wrong. Might wanna follow me. Step outside your...
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Into the bullpen and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-2.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next for Colorado, Thairo Estrada. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That's off the inside corner. It's 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ribalta getting cranked up as well. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Next pitch, not close, up high. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Too low, and it's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Go ahead run on base. Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar. Man at second. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Luis Garcia. Next pitch misses way outside. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Diego Castillo getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bodnick getting loose as well. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. Veen makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Call.
Up now for Washington, Alex Call. One out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, number 2.
Here's some real power at the plate. Eric Olson. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses. The count now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs.
Count full.
And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a base hit around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. 3-2, they take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Austin Gomber done for the night, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now
so they turn things over to the righty, Diego Castillo.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
2 outs, runner on first. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Abrams off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And he chases that one. Out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose A. Ferrer.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off for the Rockies,
one-run game hitter, now Michael Toglia. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. The Nationals up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. In there at the knees. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Kyle Finnegan looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Poche also getting ready. That's too low, and it's 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Next to hit, Ryan McMahon.
Ball 3.
Sam Hilliard up next for the Rockies. 2 out, space is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He's been swinging it really well. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Sam Hilliard.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jose A. Ferrer departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
Kyle Finnegan will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, 2 outs. Stallings getting ready to hit. The count 2-1, and that one fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Olsen on the move, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies 2. Back here in Nationals Park. And now here is James Wood. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one inside. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Nationals.
Next is the designated hitter, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
And that's down and away. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Bouncer collected by Jones. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Next to hit for the Nats, Paul DeYoung. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies 2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Tyrone Estrada.
Second baseman, Tyrone Estrada.
Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile on. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Fastball is outside. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ruiz makes the play. 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. The 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And now it's even up. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 3-2. Victor Vodnik gets the call from the pen.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Victor Vodnik.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher, Gaber Ruiz.
That one almost got him. And that one sliced foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know,
next,
it wasn't ball,
for the
whatever, but just the
Nationals,
location
baseman,
with that velocity.
Luis
It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. One down, base is empty. A little bit low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. To the right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Alex, oh.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Poche.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Well, 1-run game. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Next offering upstairs. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Number 62 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And that one fouled off. And Poche ready to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Michael
So digging
Tolia.
in, Michael Tolia.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Now pitching for
Orlando
the
Revolta, ready or not,
Number
in the
64.
game now after the injury.
Orlando
He's having a
Revolta.
ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Jones. And that one missing low.
2-2 to count.
Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2-2 now. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. And that ball is gone. Third home run of the season. It's 3-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Eric Olson.
Number 2.
Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
For C.J. Abrams now. Ball to strike. Just missed. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Tovar on to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So up next, Nathaniel Lowe. That one misses in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And now James Wood. That one at the knees for a strike. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner on the move. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. So one left for Washington. Score remains tied at 3. Now into the game, Josh Bell. He takes over as the new first baseman.
First base, number 19.
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies.
Leading off for Colorado, left fielder Sam Hilliard.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Abrams tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher Jacob Stallings.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jacob Stallings. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
High in the air, out to right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Tyro.
Now it's the second
Estrada.
baseman, Tyro Estrada. One now. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tyler Kinley.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Tyler Kinley.
So Dave Martinez going with a pinch hitter here. Ahmed Rosario. A critical at bat in this game for him. 2-1 now. Next offering is outside. And a 3-1 on the way. Line and a base hit into right. And now the winning run is on base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And now up for Washington, Paul DeYoung. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Throw to first. Rosario dives back in. One down, winning run on first. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2-2 to count.
And a swing and a miss. Two gone now.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And the batter now, Luis Garcia. And a breaking ball misses outside. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, Estrada. Throws to first in time. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're at extras here, and now the right fielder, Zach Veen. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save.
One strike.
And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar digs in now.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
There's a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. Next pitch inside. Ball 2. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
On the ground right side, tosses to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Michael Tolia.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Tolia, the next to hit. And fouled off. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Going, we in go mode. Going, we in go mode. We don't ever stop.
On to the bottom of the 10th. Up now for Washington, Alex Call. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. They don't score this inning. There'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Olsen will hit next. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1. C.J. Abrams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard, right back up the middle.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Tyler Kinley is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Lucas
Colorado.
Gilbert on the pitch here.
Number 58.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Here's Josh Bell.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Two
2 on, 2 outs. towards first, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We push on to the 11th. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 62.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. On the ground right side. Bell takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Now we've got a substitution at third base. Colorado going with a pinch runner. Owen Miller. Ryan McMahon getting ready to hit. The 1-1. Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run at third, we are in the 11th. Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Swing and a miss. And out 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now it's filled up. Jacob Stallings would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Base hit right field. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Comes through with the RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So 2 down. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. And now 2-1. 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's a little bit low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one out to right. Call on his way over and makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
This is what I'm made for every single moment.
pitching for
Welcome
Colorado.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Scott
52.
Alexander.
And
Scott
as relievers go,
Alexander.
he's not a big strikeout guy.
And now up for Washington, James Wood.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
So the tying run at second. And now 1 and 2.
In today's game,
One ball,
outs are valuable,
2 strikes.
so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that's the first out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Now batting,
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Breaking ball inside, and a count 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground to first, Jones. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Paul DeYoung digging in for the Nationals. One strike away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Hard hit, right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
4-3 our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't missed a bit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, the true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is shit. On the dopamine, locally I be lowest keys, overseas I be ODB. I'm the one that made the arch to go like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat.